Stream should be live now. Orin, there's feedback coming through your mic.
Oh.
Alright. So, if you both have your plan in place, then we can get started at looking at things. I believe this was the latest map that you both had access to. Alright, Neptune. So, what message are you putting out to the public?
For the quest, hold on. Let me.
And when are you making this public?
Probably once I've had. Okay, so. This is the. Hold on, let me send you what the quest is. That's what it would appear. And Pluto would probably, well, Neptune would probably put it out once he started researching how to deal with dragons.
All right.
Would Pluto be able to research where he could buy essence?
All right. How much time would you like to spend researching this? And how are you going about researching it?
So would I be able to hold on? Sorry about that. Would Pluto be able to find information on places that sell essence in a library or something, James?
You could certainly try to research it through that.
I would. Would I be able to ask Vulpus if they knew how to research it?
What's your method of contacting Vulpus?
Orin, if he's willing to cast sending.
Orin would be willing to do that.
All right. Then feel free to ask it through that channel. Just make sure to ping them so that they can respond in messages.
Okay. I just need to figure out how to properly word the message.
Well, I do believe their answer will be no.
Um, the question comes down, would it be worth it to use my DM question for this? I would need to think about this.
All right.
I would ask Gordon if he's heard anything about buying essence.
I'm fairly certain I have not left the village for the last few years.
That would be correct.
Yeah.
Pluto was just hoping, since he knows you've made magical items, so it was just a shot in the dark.
You should ask. You should ask one of Ern's children. Is Ern's response to that? As
Okay,
Ern continues working on the prison and/or the map, depending on the time of day.
okay, then I guess Neptune would go ask Ruby if she knew how to go about acquiring essence. Well, essence crystals.
I've heard a couple things about essence crystals while traveling. Some people have tried to buy things with them. It's more of an underground market. It's not exactly considered legal in most places, and definitely unethical. If you're looking for how to get it, probably your best bet would it be Siri or Azuli. Either of them should be able to find out about it. Siri probably has connections, and Azuli probably knows what areas sell them.
Okay, I would see Siri first.
Okay. Siri is currently out questing, but you should be able to send a message to them through Orn.
Yes.
Okay, then
Ern's job is being a phone. Let's go.
yeah.
Once you get enough essence, you should probably ask to get sending stones made.
The most powerful and capable crafter that has lived in this nation, ever. Reduced to a payphone.
I don't think druids get sending.
Yeah, they don't. I checked.
And I don't think I have... Sending is the third level spell, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, so I definitely don't have it. So, yeah, Gordon's kind of the only way I can do this right now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'd ask him to speak to Siri about that.
All right. Type out the message and I can respond.
Okay,
Ern will be too busy with his thoughts, so he will just mimic what you say to the
okay.
teams.
I just need to think about the wordage. Okay, I think that should get the point across. I don't know if I sent it in the right chat, James.
That's fine.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Hold on. I guess Pluto would meet up with Siri, where she well, told him to.
All right. How are you getting there?
Oh, Pluto would ask Orin if he wants to tag along for this to buy essence crystals. I don't know if he's at his computer or not, so I sent him via message.
Sorry, my sister asked for something. Earl would say that he's too busy, but give him his regards.
All right.
Or give his regards.
To Siri.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you like essence? Would you like me to
Yeah.
buy some essence?
Yes.
Okay. Hold on. I just realized Pluto does not have all that much money on him. Yeah.
How much is Zathix paying me at this point? Or is this at the point where I would have been asked for the map? James.
That would actually have been in progress by now.
Yeah. So, can I just give him whatever Zathix was paying me before this?
Sure.
That isn't being used already? So, like my personal funds from that?
All right.
So, how much is Orin giving?
I'm taking out of my immediate personal account rather than my savings account.
Fair enough. So, 40 gold? Or
Maybe.
So you make 80 electrum a day.
All right.
So you would have made around 600,000 electrum so far for this project.
Mm-hmm. That hasn't been spent on the project.
That's just your pay, not the actual project budget.
All right. Yeah, I'll just give Pluto that and tell him to put what he can't carry in his house or something.
I have a bag of holding because I don't know how expensive this is going to be.
Yep, you should probably check the weight of how much that much electrum would weigh.
Hold on. Let's.
Mm.
4,000 pounds.
Yeah, so you should probably leave a lot of that in your house. Just keep that as your current, overall money.
Yeah,
Because
that's
Oren will be doing a lot of his personal funds on the prison, probably. Probably most of it.
yeah. Pluto first needs to find out how much it costs to buy essence crystals. Something tells me it's not going to be cheap.
Oren would ask you to take the hammer back as he feels pretty safe about himself at the moment. Just in case he needs.
So does Orn want? I thought Orn had the hammer, or is he giving it to Pluto?
No, he gave you the hammer before he made your Riftbringer before he made the deal. Just in case his body was like taken control of, but currently he feels like he's not getting taken control of, so he feels safe taking it back.
Okay, so Pluto would give it back then.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought it was already given back to Orn.
Yeah, just in case you die, I don't want a black great worm having it.
Let's focus on the main problem of getting the essence first.
Yeah, he would pat you on the back and continue work.
So, yeah, I guess after that, Pluto would go to Siri then.
All right.
Does this city have a teleportation circle?
I think it should by this point.
It's in a little small section just outside of town. Like, right outside the gate, pretty much.
Then Pluto would do that, or
Right.
use it.
So that costs 100 Electrum. And then you teleport to Zani.
All
You're
right.
in the teleportation circle there, just outside of the city.
And then Pluto would go find Siri.
Yep, as you walk into town, Siri drops down by you. Hey, Pluto. It's been a while.
Yes, it has.
How have things been going?
Good. Need a place where I can acquire essence crystals for a quest that was recently dropped into my lap.
Should probably keep it down when you're talking about those. They're not exactly the most legal thing in this nation.
Oh, did not know that.
That's all good. I mean, it's not like many people in this nation could try and take us, but, you know, having to outrun a series of guards, that would just get messy real quick. How's Dad doing?
He told me to send you his regards. He's doing fine.
That's good to hear. That is what Siri currently looks like, by the way.
Oh, hold on. All right. She's been busy.
All right. You know, technological advancements are important.
Warren, can I get you to roll me some crafting checks for redstone armor? Light armor, to be specific.
Sure. On my last roll. All right, hold on. Can I just click up? All right, I'll just figure it out. 3d20, d1,
Follow me.
d2.
She's going to lead you down a series of alleyways.
And Pluto would follow.
And she leads you into a warehouse. Inside this warehouse, you can see a whole bunch of crates everywhere. And there's people sitting on top of the crates. There's people standing beside crates. And it looks to be some sort of underground market.
All right. Pluto would still be following Siri's lead on this.
So what are you looking for?
Um, specific. Is she asking about like what Pluto wants to buy?
Yeah.
Essence crystals, and Pluto
Alright,
would
but
keep
like how many?
A lot,
Okay.
because I
might know a guy. That being said, I don't have any favors to him, so or owed to me by him. Alright. She is going to lead you.
$292. I believe
Roll
that
me
should
1d3,
be
Pluto.
All right.
Alright. So she leads you around back a little bit until eventually she leads you into this place. So I just quickly export.
All right. Take your time.
I don't know if she has inspiration, if she wants AC instead, but it's a
What'd you get her?
+6 damage reduction. It's capped out quality, but I rolled damage reduction rather than AC.
She'll spend an inspiration to try and get AC.
All right, let's hope. Oh, she gets AC. Let's go.
Alright.
So that is +6 AC.
So this guy's probably your best bet, at least from the ones that are here today.
All right.
Now he's probably going to ask for half up now and half up on delivery. Do you have cash on you?
I have some Electrum. I don't know if it's going to be enough though.
Alright. Well, if things go down, I'll be ready to kill some fuckers. I'll go find a vantage point. Do you need me to do anything before?
Nope.
Alright. Raise that staff of yours into the air if you need me to take a shot. Got it?
All right.
Alright. Good luck. She walks off.
And Pluto would go speak to the person.
Alright. So,
Yeah, James.
So the essence stones. A green essence stone is worth 100. Green is worth 10. Blue is worth 100. Red is worth 1,000. Gold is worth 10,000. This is how much XP each one's worth.
Okay. Hold on. Let me note that down. So green is worth 10.
Yep, per 0.1 pounds. So 1 pound of it is worth 100.
Okay. So green crystal is 10 essence. What was the next one?
Blue is worth 100. I can just put it in the Pluto chat if you'd like.
Yes, please.
There we go.
Thank you. Pluto would then ask about the prices.
Depends. What are we trading in?
Let's see. Pluto has a lot more electrum than gold, so electrum.
All right, coin. Got it. Well, a green's worth 50.
So 50 coins.
Yep.
Okay.
Blue is worth 500. Red is worth 5,000. And gold, well, that's worth 50.
Could you send the prices in the player chat, James?
Sure.
Thank you. Hold on, I'm just trying to figure out how much electrum Pluto has on him. Electrum does not seem to be updating the character weight, or the weight that the character is carrying.
That's odd. Let me take a look.
I'm guessing Pluto is probably going to have to come back multiple times.
You don't have the coin on your character sheet.
It would not save on the. Oh wait, hold on. I wasn't able to stick it into the bag of holding for some reason as a placeholder because I wasn't sure where to put it. Do I just put it in Electrum?
Yep.
Okay, there we go. All right.
Where did you put
That's
it?
What, James?
Where did you go and put it?
I put it right in the currency that it has at the bottom of the character sheet in inventory.
Okay. That's odd. All I see is 600 gold. Yeah.
It should be there.
That is all good. So how much are you...
Oh wait, wow, it just deleted itself. Okay. Hold on, let me try and reload the page, James. Let's see. If I try and put it in the inventory. Okay, let's close it down. Okay, wow, that is well beyond Pluto's carrying capacity. Okay, so let's adjust that.
That's okay, we know how much you've got.
Okay.
So, what crystals you looking to buy?
Um, um, ideally, I'd like to buy the gold ones.
Oh. Well, you've got my interest now. How many?
Hold on. Um, do you have 12 of them?
I can get 12 of them.
All right. Because that's what Pluto would buy for right now. He would space out his purchases.
Alright. Where do you want them delivered?
Um, what city is or what's the name of the city that Orn is building?
Don't think you both gave it a name yet.
Because I believe that's where Pluto is living.
Snehund. Snehund. Yeah.
Okay, you have
SCHNEHOUND.
How about FUCK space OFF?
Can you give us
Okay.
something pronounceable?
Snowhound. Snowhound Town. I don't know.
Snowhound, that works. Snowhound. I actually like that. I can pronounce it.
Yeah.
Same. Pluto would make sure to pay him and tell him Snowhound, since that's what we're
Alright.
going with.
He pulls out what appears to be a scroll of flesh. Snowhound, you say? He writes that onto the piece of paper.
Yep.
Right. I can get that to you in a week.
All right.
12 gold crystals, each weighing 0.1 pounds. That'll be a total of 1.2 pounds worth of gold crystal. That's correct?
Yes.
Alright.
And Pluto would make sure. Well, Neptune would
Right.
make sure he
That'll
gets
be
paid.
That'll be 300,000 today, and then 300,000 when I leave.
And Pluto would do that.
Make sure you have the money when I show up. I'll only be there for a minute.
All right.
Alright. He hands
And
you the
then,
agreement to sign.
all right. So I've already paid him the 300,000. Let me just mark that off. Um, and then Pluto would leave.
Do you sign the agreement?
Yes.
Alright. So then you leave. Siri drops down. How did it go?
Good. He's interesting, to say the least.
He's one sketchy motherfucker. Well, I'm glad things went well.
Yep. Pluto's going to be doing that a lot. I need so much essence.
Well, it's a good thing you had someone you can trust back you up.
So what did you need all those crystals for?
An extremely dangerous quest that if you're lower than rank 20, you're more than likely not going to survive.
Rank
So-
20. What's that?
So,
Wait,
yeah,
isn't that the celestial rank stuff?
yep.
Rank 20.
So, yeah, I'm probably going to have to continue buying from that guy for a bit.
Fair enough. Where are you getting all the coin from?
Orn and I are gathering the essence for this quest. So we've been teaming up. I go out and buy it, and, well, he provides the money for it.
And you can both afford that much?
It's the advantage of him being one of the best crafters.
Fair enough. I wonder what my inheritance is going to be like.
Bonkers. That's what.
Right, well, if there's nothing else I can help you with, Neptune, good luck.
Thank you. All
She'll head off.
right. And Pluto would then go back to Well, to Snowhound.
All right.
Would he be able to pay for the teleportation circle using gold?
They're configured to accept Electrum.
Oh, okay. Then he exchanged some of his gold to cover it.
All right.
And you said it was 100 Electrum?
Yep.
All right. Okay, so then. All right, I've dealt with that. I don't know why it's not showing up. Well, why it's not updating, but doesn't really matter at this point.
So you arrive back in Snowhound.
And I would inform Orn about it.
All right.
That's good. Just don't get yourself. Just keep your end of the bargain and be careful.
Um, yeah. So, how often do you think I should buy the essence crystals, Orn?
I don't know. Depends on how efficient it would be. Counter to how efficient it would be to just kill creatures to get some.
Okay.
Obviously, you also need to, ensure that the essence goes to use before buying more. I would say that's quite important. Unless you can't use it, in which case buying more might be a good idea. Just try not to exhaust that budget too much.
Yeah, we're gonna need a lot of Electrum if we want to get enough for this quest.
Fair enough.
Because for 600,000 Electrum, it was 12 gold ones, which is 10,000 essence.
That's a steep price.
Yeah.
It probably is more efficient to just kill things, at least cost efficient. Because that is a lot of money still.
Yes. But time is the main issue. Because we don't know when Vulpes is going to want us to do this mission, because they didn't really give us when it had to be done by. They just kind of said, hey, we would need to find out when they want this quest done by.
James, like an item filled with the sending spell that recharges, how much, what type item would that be?
Got the sending spell that recharges type 3.
Type 3? Oh. How many crystals did you buy?
12.
12, okay. I don't think Arn has that much spare essence that he can just use for sending stones. Well, Pluto, you might just have to take dangerous quests. You might have to search somewhere else for them, though. if we could just get you something to sending to either me or Vulpes, probably better to sending to Vulpes, though we don't know whether Vulpes is available at a lot of times. Then again, the same could be said to me. If you give me one of those, I could create you a one-time use sending spell for you, for emergencies. That way you could call upon help.
Would we be able to contact Vulpes to get their opinion on which would be the better method of essence collection? Since they know the time limit.
The better method of essence collection is, with your budget, it is just adventuring, probably, if you can find a high enough level adventure or quest, or an appropriate enough quest.
Yeah, right now though, this nation isn't exactly set up for that.
Yeah. You want me to sending Vulpes to ask if they know of any quests that you could take on to get your rank up?
Well, that and essence collection, or at least that we need to speak to them about that, since you're not sure what the best. Since we're not sure what the best method is for it.
All right. I'm just going to sending, hey Vulpes, do you know of any quests Pluto could take on to collect more essence with a party?
I don't think they've spent any downtime looking into that.
Fair enough. Do they know where to look?
They're kind of busy.
They have as much information on this sort of thing as you guys do.
All right.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to specifically ask if it was in their eyes worth it to buy the essence crystals.
Hmm. That is troublesome. Hey Void.
Yeah.
You don't have an open infusion slot for sending stones, do you?
I do.
I mean,
I have
if
one
you're
infusion
not,
slot that I'm not using.
if you're not using it, you should probably make sending stones just for emergencies. Because
All right.
I can make one that's like for emergencies that is one-time use, but that also cost us like 10,000 essence. I think it's about 8,000 with my essence collection.
So, how often do you get paid by Sophics?
I get paid on.
2,000 a year.
Arna's just giving you monies because he's using all of his. Because Arna's using most of his spare money in case of emergencies, like if his children or you get in debt. And on the prison. The prison is taking up a lot of his spare money, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Yeah. So Ernest's just giving you the immediate. He gave you the immediate he had. How much did you use up? All of it?
Yep.
Yeah, Pluto's trying to get the essence together for it.
Oof. How much did
Just
how much did
burnt
that
2
cost?
years of your salary.
Yep.
Well, you can get some basic adventures up to standard. With that, try and find a quest, perhaps in either the location of the old celestial nation or the neighboring nation, the Kingdom of the Sun. Since it's unlikely you will be able to find any here, you should be able to freely cross the border, if I remember correctly. James, can you just freely cross the border?
Yep.
Yep.
Then I guess Pluto would go to the Kingdom of the Sun to look to take on quests.
Okay.
Or you should probably find yourself a party as well. It's easier to do when you have some assistance.
What's your method of getting there?
Um,
I, I'm gonna
I didn't.
send you Vulpes. Do you have the teleportation circle sequence for a city in Kingdom of the Sun?
All right, they'll
Would
drop
they?
you off there.
Yeah.
Yeah, since we have a teleportation circle. Would I be able to give him 10,000 Electrum? Just for, like, some extra money?
Sure.
Yeah,
All right.
there you are. Be careful with how you spend it now.
You've received 800,000 in total. You've got about 20,000 left. Everything else has been spent.
I've got about 20,000 left after the 10,000.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, be careful now. I need to try and save up.
All
So
right.
you just try not to
And
spend all
then-
of it at once unless you have to, and try to make an infusion for actually can you create sending stones within this week using infusions?
Yep.
Because you did have to wait a week. Yeah. So you should just give the other to me so that I can
Yeah.
contact you in case of emergency.
I would wait a week and then make sure it was the guy was paid.
All right.
Yeah. So you have sending stone infusion, Lloyd?
Uh, you would have. I think you would have to teach Pluto.
I don't have
That'd
that
make
infusion myself. It's just one of the base infusions for Artificer. Ask James. I still
So-
haven't tried to make infusions yet.
Do artificers just know the infusions, or do they have to learn it?
Before 38.
They
Yeah.
They know the default ones, but they've got to learn custom ones.
Okay.
And
So
sending
then-
stones is a default one, I'm fairly sure.
Yeah.
I believe those sending stones are just linked to each other, aren't they?
Yeah, they're linked to each other. Would that be a type 2 item?
That is an infusion. You would need to
Okay.
create a unique recipe for an item like that.
Okay.
But if
Well,
you create
there
a
aren't-
unique recipe, it would be, I believe, type 2. Linking and then
Yeah.
communicate.
So
So it still wouldn't have charges, but yeah.
so I guess Pluto would go on quests in the Kingdom of the Sun to gather essence.
Yeah.
Well,
after
he'd
you collect.
register first.
Yeah, after you give me a sending stone for emergencies.
Yep.
All right. Du-du-du-du.
All right.
James, how do you want the backstory sent?
About 2 days ago in a text document or Google Doc.
Fair enough. Google Doc.
Yeah, because Pluto needs to get essence quickly. And, well, money is, well, the essence crystals are expensive. So Vulpes was taking Pluto to the Kingdom of the Sun, James.
Yep, they dropped you off in the City of Hope before immediately
Okay.
leaving.
The moment Vulpes would show up, Pluto would pass the information on regarding how to buy essence crystals. He's
All right.
not sure if that's helpful to them or not.
Well, it's useful for them to know.
because it is sadly not within Pluto's budget right now to do that. And I don't know how the stuff in the Kingdom of the Sun works.
All right. Well, you're currently in the City of Hope,
All right.
which is one of their capitals.
Pluto would see if you could find out how to get registered as an adventurer.
Yep, that's a several-day-long process. Would you like to put your name down for the exam?
Yep.
All right.
Pluto would put down Neptune,
All right.
since that's the name he's going by right now.
So in 6 days, I'll be able to take your exam.
All right. Neptune would take the exam then.
All right. What are you doing in the meantime?
Pluto would be familiarizing himself with the rules of the nation so he doesn't break any.
All right. It's 2 Electrum a day to stay in the city.
All right. Okay, so Pluto would stay in the city for the 7 days. That would be 14 Electrum. All right, I marked that down, James.
All right. So then it comes time for the exam. What level is Pluto?
Level 11 druid and level 4 artificer.
Okay, so you get put in as a silver rank adventurer.
Okay. Do I need to mark that down on my character sheet?
Yes, you're handed a piece of paper and a little silver badge.
Okay, hold on. I'm just moving it down to, I guess, equipment, for lack of a better place to put it. Edit.
All right.
Silver badge. Paper. And I'm guessing that's just his adventurer's rank in Kingdom of the Sun.
Yep.
All right. And Pluto would see if he could go on any quests for silver ranked adventurers and attempt to gather as much essence as he could.
All right. So, do you actually plan to go through these quests, or are you going to use them as downtime?
I'd rather do it as downtime so we don't have to bog the
Roll me
session down.
1d100.
All right.
Yeah, you make 735 electrum.
Okay.
And you make 8,600 essence.
Okay, so
That quest takes 2 weeks to complete.
okay.
For no charge. Wow. I probably did. It is more efficient.
And how much essence, James?
8,600.
Okay. Okay. Um. Well. Yeah. Um. Okay. I guess Pluto would. So what year is it?
Year 36
Okay.
is currently month 3.
Then Pluto would continue doing that for his downtime in the kingdom of the sun.
Alright. Roll me. What is that? Roll me 3d10 minus 5.
3d10 minus 5. Okay.
Okay. The next one, you get paid 315 electrum.
Okay,
Takes
so
12 days, and you make 800 XP.
okay, so you said it was 315 electrum?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, and then an additional 800 XP.
Yep.
All right.
Alright. This next quest goes really well. You make 5,880 electrum.
Okay. So let me
You make 1,470 XP.
Okay, so equal.
And it only takes 9 days.
Okay, and it was 1,470 XP.
Yep.
Okay. All right, and then Did I find anything for the third one?
Sorry, what was that?
Was that all three, James? Or
That was 3, but there's still 3 more days for the month. Well, 5 more days for the month.
okay.
Or are you not going back out on a quest?
No. I was just confused. That was all.
Right.
Yeah, I'd go back out on a quest. James.
Yep.
Do I have any spare downtime to rank up?
You have 8 hours spare on each of these days.
Oh, okay. Then I would use 10 of those gold essence crystals so that I could start ranking up to rank 12 in druid.
All right.
Not sure if I'd be finished by. I don't think I'd be finished in this month. So I'd be starting the process.
All right.
Yeah. So do I need to roll for the remaining 5 days, James?
Do you want to go out on a quest for the remaining 5 days?
Yes.
All right. This last quest would take you 15 days.
So, okay, so 15 days.
And you would make 105 gold. Electrum, sorry.
And how much essence, James?
1,850.
Okay. 1,850. Okay, so that would be, let's see, 6. Okay, so that's 7 weeks. Okay, so I have 9 more weeks to go. I guess I would continue adventuring for another 9 weeks.
All right.
Kind of hoping I start encountering more essence, because this is proving to be very inefficient. So, do I need to roll anything, James?
The next one takes you 2 days.
So 2 days and how much electrum?
And you make 980 electrum.
All All right. And how much essence, James?
1,450.
Okay, so all right. I would continue going on quests until the 9 weeks are up, since that's what it takes to get to level 12, James. Not sure if that changes anything, but
Next one takes you 11 days.
all right.
You make 735 electrum.
Okay, so 8, 4, 6, and the essence.
$1,300.
Okay, so all right. Okay. So and it's been 13 days so far, right, James?
That
James.
one took. Yep, 13 days so far.
Okay. Yeah, Pluto would go on his next quest.
Right.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Takes 11 days.
Okay, so hold on. All right, I've marked that down already. And how much electrum, James?
It's 350 electrum. 1,270 XP.
1,270 XP. Okay. Next one. What rank do you have to be to, what level do you have to be to become a gold?
You need to pass the exam.
Oh. Would Pluto be able to figure out how close he is to going to the next tier above silver?
In a few months, you'll be able to take the exam. Sorry, just setting up the macro.
So I'm guessing they don't use ranks.
Nope.
Okay, has Pluto met anyone from a higher adventuring rank?
He would have met a couple,
Uh,
but he's been going out in quests a lot.
okay, would he knows where he stands compared to the adventuring rank that's above silver?
Not really.
All right.
Sorry, that didn't roll how I wanted it to.
Just because I'm trying to see if Pluto can get into a higher adventuring rank. Because I get the sneaking suspicion silver is the lowest.
Copper is the lowest.
Oh. Oh, either way, Pluto would want to try and take quests that provide a lot more essence.
Okay, would you like to try and join a gold group?
Would Pluto be able to would Pluto be able to do that? Or would he have
He's
to take
able
the
to.
test first? Then
You just can't
yeah.
go out and take a gold quest yourself. You've just got to join a group that's doing it. All right.
Oh. Yeah, I wish I had known that earlier. Pluto would have done that first.
Sorry, Electrum. Would you go for Electrum or would you go for Electrum's above silver but below gold?
So how does the adventuring ranks work?
Copper is the lowest, then it's silver, then it's Electrum, then it's gold, then it's platinum.
Pluto would try Electrum first.
All right.
Just because he's trying to gather essence. And he doesn't know if he could even help a gold right now.
Okay. You make 110 Electrum.
Okay, how many days was this quest?
Finding that out now.
Okay. Okay, so 110 Electrum.
7 days.
Okay. And how much essence? I'm hoping it's substantially more.
Okay, so that is divide. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I'm just going to quickly set up some macros for this. I'll make it a bit less painful.
All right. I have not encountered anything that gives a lot of essence, have I?
Ignore these
I'd say
rolls.
this is more efficient than the essence crystals, considering that was 2 years of my salary.
Time wise.
Time wise, if you're considering the fact that that took me 2 years to get.
Well, I'm talking about time wise, as in I haven't even gotten that much essence yet.
Well, yeah, but how much have you got over the course of what, 5 months?
It's only been. It's almost. Let's see. 1 month is 5 weeks. So 5 weeks. Then 2 weeks. So 7 weeks.
7 weeks, that's more than a quarter, that's more than a third of a year. That's about half of a year.
Then
How many
it was
weeks?
another 9 weeks. Or I'm doing the next 9 weeks.
Okay, there we go. So you get 8,701 XP.
Okay, hold on. So it was 8,000. It was 8,701 XP.
Yep. Takes 5 days.
Okay, hold on. 5. And how much Electrum?
111.
All right.
So how many days has it been all up?
So far it's been. I needed 17. No, hold on. I needed 16 weeks to rank up. So it's been 14 weeks so far.
That's not that long. I also hope you haven't used up all of the essence crystals yet.
Okay.
No, I have 2 left.
You have 3 weeks.
Oh yeah, keep those.
You've got exactly 2 days. You've got 2 days until you're supposed to meet for your quest. No, the quest board that you put out.
All right.
If you need the essence sharer, just tell me. Because I would have had to make a new one. I would have made a new one just so that I don't have to retcon stuff with the dogs.
Right now, what I need is I need to get Pluto to a higher rank.
It's better if you have a party with you.
Yeah.
And
Um,
I'm just saying, if you need to share essence, because you should definitely use those crystals on your party members
I have to,
if
I
they are
don't
lower level than you, because it's
know
better
what
to have
rank you are.
everyone. Oh no, I mean everyone else. Because I don't know what rank they are.
And I don't know what rank. Well, I know your new character is technically lower than mine.
I am lower than yours.
Yeah. Um,
I'm probably the worst off here.
but yeah. I guess Neptune would look into magic items and see what he could see what the prices were for them. Since he's still trying to rank up. So how well did Pluto perform with the Electrum party?
Um, well, he didn't die. Yeah.
I also have no idea where I'm meeting your new character, Orn.
Wherever you're meeting them.
Okay, so you're going to go buy stuff in the stores? What sort of items are you looking for?
Um, uh, let's start with items that grant resistances.
Alright. They have low-ranking elemental resistances. So they can basically tier 2 items. One level of resistance to elemental damage. Each one's a different element, though. What element are you looking for?
What has Pluto encountered specific elemental damages more commonly?
Probably fire's the most common.
All right. So fire is the most common damage type that I've encountered, James.
Yep.
Definitely.
Can I ask why?
It's just the most common spell damage type.
Oh,
Forest can catch fire. People cast fireball. There are lots of fire beetles in this area.
Well, you know fire is the most common damage type. That's common knowledge, generally in D&D.
fair point.
People can throw a torch at you, or they have... I don't know if they have alchemist fire here, but they might.
I would, I guess since I'm encountering fire a lot, I'd see what the elemental fire stuff is.
Alright, how much XP does it cost for a tier 2 item? In total?
Hold on.
XP? Without reduction?
Yep.
What? 12,200. 12,500 without reduction. I hope that's Electrum.
Okay, so that would cost you 12,750 Electrum.
All right. I would pay that. And that gives me an additional that's an additional resistance to fire damage.
Yep, 1 level of resistance to fire.
Okay. Hold on. Could you... So, what type of item is it, James?
Is a ring.
Okay. Okay, hold on. Details. Hold on. Why does it keep defaulting to weapon type? Okay, so hold on. All right, hold on. I have to reload the page, James.
Alright.
It's being a pain. Every time I click up on trying to add equipment, it goes, oh, add a new weapon. Like, no, I don't want to do that. Why does it keep defaulting to new weapon? Which is exactly what I don't want.
You've got to go into... So see on the right-hand side where there's a actors section? Right next to it is items. To create an item, you create it through there, and then you drag and drop it in.
Oh, okay. Okay, so it would be equipment. So it'd be a ring of fire protection. Does it protect? What type of fire does it protect against?
Non-magical and magical.
Just trying to figure out how to put the effect on the item. Actually, you know what? I'm just okay. So it's okay. That then I hold on. And then you said, oh, there we go. Okay, then let me just mark it down on the character sheet. Where's fire? And then where's magical fire? All right. All right, it's on Pluto's character sheet.
All right.
And then I guess I would head to Zafix's nation for the mission to deal with the quest stuff.
All right. So, which town did you have to meet in? So, you didn't give them a location.
I'm assuming that's because we still haven't established a name.
Yeah.
All right. So then, Orin,
Yes.
Pluto's on his way back. You've noticed that
Mhm.
there's around 600 people here.
Oh.
I will wipe some sweat off my forehead and ask the dogs how this happened.
I don't know.
Oh,
Wouldn't have Pluto have told you?
well, I'm assuming if there's a quest. Ern has been so focused in his work, he's not really been thinking much about what you're doing. Other than the fact that he probably has to make some magic items after a while.
Some of the
So,
people comes over to you, Orin.
Hello, I am John.
Hey,
The,
how much is a night
a night here?
Yeah, at the inn. Which
Wait.
building's the inn?
Oh,
I'm
dear.
assuming you've rebuilt the entire town by this point.
Yeah, I should have.
There is an inn. It has 8 rooms.
We have an inn with 8 rooms.
Dibs.
Come along, come along. James, how much is would the inn usually be?
It's usually 5 silver a night.
All right. So I'm gonna sending whichever dog owns the inn, and tell them how many people are there here.
About 600.
How much was it? 8 silver a night.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, there's a lot of people here. Times your costs by 100 per night. There's about 600 people here. I think you could do that in good faith.
Looks
I'm
like
gonna
there's
send
going to
in-
be an auction.
It's good on you. I hope it's not going to be too much trouble for you. I'm sending back to the dog again. To the dog that owns the inn.
The first room sells for 980 electrum.
Oh dear.
Sorry, 9,800 electrum. The second one sells for 3,465.
There's too many people for our town.
The third one sells for 2,430.
How has the town not been... Why have you not been building it so it can handle more people?
It can handle more people. It just can't handle 20 times its population.
Can I fill some spare houses?
I was not expecting
I
that
would have
many
to go
people,
through
James.
because I'm the landlord. I could put people in the mines. They could sleep there. It's not that cold there, is it?
Freezes over.
Ooh. Oh. Okay, which children are in town at the moment?
Okay, so in total they make 26,212.
The
Which
inn owner
children?
just came. I'm just asking if any of the children in town have fabricate.
Ruby is the only child in town.
Does Ruby? I need to check. I don't
Actually,
think Ruby
Siri
has
would be in
fabricate.
town. They heard a quest.
Oh.
Ugh.
Siri. Let's see. I don't think Ruby has fabricate. But let's. I think that's a wizard spell, and I'm fairly sure she was a sorcerer, wasn't she? No, she does not. Yeah. Okay, so how many people could fit in a temporary shelter built using 8 hours?
Okay, so getting them all to help, you might actually have a shelter set up.
All of the people?
Yep.
Or, okay.
Basically, one giant tent area.
I'm gonna ask people to set that up, free of charge.
While you get buildings, I guess, set up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna set it up with them for 8 hours,
Righto.
taking that out of the not out of the jail time, but out of the map time for the next day.
Ludo, you arrive, and there's a whole bunch of people setting up a whole bunch of stuff.
Pluto is... I'm guessing Pluto's going to speak to or see Siri.
Siri's one of the people who bought a hotel room. A room at the inn.
Wait, what? She could just go home. Why is it just for status? Or does she just not want to go home?
She kind of thought to herself, okay, these people are bidding fairly well. I'm just going to outbid them.
And then she ended up not. And then nobody
And
ended
then
up bidding over
she
her.
spent 9,800.
Oh, Siri.
Uh,
I'm glad you're trying to support the dogs. It's our townsfolk.
there is no way these people are qualified.
We're just building tents. The dogs, they should be qualified. I've been trying to teach them about society.
No,
And
I
we've
was
been
talking
running
about
a
for
town for
adventuring.
Oh yeah, all of them are not qualified. I'm fairly certain, like 80% of these are commoners, and the rest are just like level 1, 2, 3.
I think that is commoner.
Yeah, no, I mean the level 0, or with like levels in NPC classes like crafter and stuff. D4 classes, I mean. D4 hit dice classes.
All right. So, Pluto. They finish getting their stuff set up, and then they come over to you. Are you Neptune?
Yes.
All right. What's the quest?
All right.
Ern is gonna, after Neptune arrives, Ern is just gonna ask Ruby to just ensure that chaos doesn't erupt, and then he's gonna go to the jail to ensure nobody messes with it.
Okay.
So Ern isn't around at the moment.
Well, the quest is to get some spell components, and because of how powerful the spell is, these are extremely powerful spell components. So it's extremely dangerous. Um, um, okay. Um,
I shall be able.
um,
You should probably ask for like a frame of reference. If any of them can kill a bear on their own, for example.
okay.
In close quarters. Or something like that. Like asking something simple that they can reference to in terms of their combat capability. That if they can't accomplish, then they probably shouldn't take part in the quest.
Okay. Um, problem is Pluto doesn't know how to set this up.
Fair enough.
Pluto would
I've had that problem more than you.
Pluto would probably ask Orn and by extension Volpes how to go about doing this because they need high ranked people to deal with this. So he's not
Ooh. It's problematic. Or could ask Volpes, but he couldn't communicate too much just in case someone stirs up trouble, because there's a lot of people and not a lot of spell slots to go through.
So, what's the plan?
all right. I was not expecting this many people, so you'll have to give me a few days to get everything set up.
You're gonna have to sleep out in the snow for multiple days.
I will see if I can do something about that as well.
All right.
Ern is going to use half the time to work on just setting up shelters for the next few days. He's going to inform the rest of the whoever's working on the map, if anyone is working with him, or just Zathix, that he's had some town issues.
Pluto would probably ask Vulpus if they have any way to test if people are, I guess, capable of helping out for this quest.
I will relay the message, the sending.
Just because Pluto has no idea how to set this up. He is in way over his head.
Vulpus has no idea. They'd normally throw a zombie horde at them. Would you like them to throw a zombie horde at them?
Not in the town.
What constitutes a zombie horde?
Hundreds of zombies.
Not in my town.
Is there a way we could set up a system where if they're able to, well, if they get down to 0 HP, they get teleported out of the area we have? We set
don't
aside
have
for this test?
We don't have anything prepared for that. That requires preparation and high-level spellcasters.
Yeah, I was just seeing if Vulpus knew if we could set up something like that.
I will relay that to Vulpus through sending.
Just because if we could do that, the horde would actually be very useful. I'm just trying to make sure no one dies from this. But at the same time, I'm also trying to make sure we root out the stupid people.
Vulpus has no idea how you would go about this.
If they're staying for a few days, then
Okay.
is there anyone who actually has like experience with tools in the town at the moment?
Couple people.
All right, carpentry.
Yep.
And or masons. All right, I'm gonna hire them for building better shelters
Okay.
when they're not doing anything. So long as they're staying in the town.
Um,
How much did I make a day again, James? Because I'm gonna
80.
just take out 80 electrum per day. All right, I'm gonna pay them each. How many are there that could help me out?
Good 30, 40.
30, 40, okay. How long has it been since I gave Pluto money? So basically, how much have I saved up?
2 months.
Times 50. 4,000.
You've got no idea. You haven't dealt with zombies.
okay. Pluto ask Volpus if they could
I pay them
meet
each
up so he could discuss this whole zombie
eight a
thing.
day, and I'm gonna hire them for. I'm gonna pay them each 8 a day to help build basically shelters / houses with like the basic necessities. 8 electrum a day if they accept the payment. 8 hours a day.
Remember, if you bring Volpus into this, we've got to pause until they catch up.
Yeah.
Well, I
Could
just need to reach.
we could just use a summoning spell and just have them go up against that and then ensure that they don't die. Or just see how many uses of Shillelagh take them down. If they survive like 5 rounds, I don't know.
Hold on.
Or if they can just take down one of your wild shapes.
So, okay, so this is still. So has Pluto gotten to level 12, James?
You tell me. It's your downtime.
Because you just
Okay, so I
used
stopped
level
you.
up, didn't you?
Okay, so let's see. So I left the Kingdom of the Sun 2 days before I was supposed to meet up, right, James?
Are you tracking it in your downtime tab?
Because of how much was changing, I was tracking it on my on a calculator.
All right. How many days did you spend doing quests?
36. No, wait, hold on. No, hold on. Give me a sec. Okay, let's see. 7 times 5. Okay, 71 days.
Okay. So then you had 71 days of downtime because you started leveling up the week that you went for the quest.
Okay. And then let's see.
Am I right to assume that there's at least 1 week that this is going to take, Lloyd? Or
I am 9 days away from being level 12.
yeah, but I mean like of the people being tested.
I'm just trying to figure out how to do it. How many? Pluto would ask how strong zombies are.
Some of them say fairly strong. Some of them say quite weak. Some say depends on how many there are.
Pluto would specifically be asking Vulpus.
I will relay the message.
I don't know. How strong you want them made? Just take them and drop them in the forest of the dead.
No, that sounds like a terrible idea.
Where do you think I'd be getting the zombies from?
Fun.
I could awaken trees to have them fight the trees, but that seems kind of inhumane to create a creature just so that it's going to be beaten up and probably die.
Okay, hold on.
Was that a dig at Group 5?
Perhaps.
Hold on, I'm just checking something. You know what?
I'm gonna.
Pluto would test them using an elemental. Just to see if they can defeat the elemental, and he'd split them up into groups of 5 just to process them quickly.
All right. Considering your lack of the amount of spell slots you have, I'm going to assume that I need to get at least 1 day during the 8 hours that I'm hiring the 30 workers. I'm going to see who's actually proficient.
All of them are.
All right, good. I'm going to hire all of them to create nice homes for as long as they wish to stay, or
How
until
much
I
you
run
paying
out.
them?
8 electrum a day each.
Yeah, that's
If
all
they
right.
if they accept the job.
Because
More than they'd
I
normally
could
be
promise
paid
them
for.
more than 3 weeks.
once the elemental has either been defeated or everyone has dropped unconscious, Pluto would then make sure everyone's okay and that they knew to wait for him to critique whether or not they were able to go on this mission.
With 30 workers, how many houses could they make? How long would it take to create like 1 2-man house? With like the bare necessities.
Hold up.
This is without me.
So
So, what are you telling the elemental to do? And what elemental are you summoning?
I would summon. Hold on. I would summon. Let me. I would summon an earth elemental, just to try to avoid killing people, since fire is more than likely lethal. And I would tell the elemental to fight the people until they drop unconscious.
All
But do
right.
not kill them.
Yeah, that
Just
it
so
is
you
not
know,
kill
an
them.
earth elemental has 5 intelligence.
Okay, when they hit the ground, stop attacking.
All right.
I'm assuming you're watching over these tests.
Yes.
Okay, then I don't need to be there. How many days per house, James? Or per building?
Each person's working on a 5-foot cube in 8 hours.
Yeah.
So the
Pluto.
first hit from the earth elemental outright kills the first person.
Okay, I need something substantially weaker.
I revivify if I'm there. I'm assuming you can revivify, right?
Hold on.
Because I'm busy.
Let me check.
You should have revivify. That's a druid spell.
Hold
If you
on.
don't have revival spells prepared, I am very mad at you.
What level is Revivify?
3rd level.
I don't think druids.
They do.
Yeah, druids.
They do.
Maybe on the
Unless you're
new
looking at
system.
an old, not
No,
on the new
all-
system.
Hold on.
I'm fairly sure they got it after either Tasha's or Sanithar's. I am just certain they have it.
Fairly sure they've had it since the start. Let me take a look at Revivify.
No. Only one
Yes.
domain gets. Only Circle of Wildfire.
Nope, they get it. Are you telling me rangers have revivify but not druids?
Revivify is native to clerics and paladins.
After later on, I'm fairly sure it's Xanathar's or Tasha's. They got
Well, because
clerics got them.
according to
druids got them.
Avery, the only druids that get it are Circle of the Wildfire.
Tasha's Cauldron of Everything. Druids and Rangers got
Artificers,
Revivify.
clerics, druids, paladins, and rangers get it.
Oh,
After Tasha's Cauldron of Everything.
okay then.
Rangers
Why
and
does
druids
it not
got them.
show? Why does it not show up on my character sheet? If
That's a
we're
good
using
question.
that, because I cannot prepare her, but I don't know. It's,
Is it fair to say he prepared it? Or
if
does
I
he
was
send
doing
it
this,
stone?
if I was doing
he
this,
didn't know
as,
going into today that there was going to be this many people and that he would need to be testing them in such a way.
Alright, then you use the sending stone to communicate to me. I teleport to you
Yep.
and I heal them. Or I revivify them.
All right.
There we are.
okay. I'm not going to summon the. I'm going to desummon the Earth Elemental because that seems to be a little too powerful for people.
If I'm just going to tell him, if you know anyone who is only as strong or weaker than you, you should tell them to go. I tell to the person I just revived. Otherwise, here's some free lounging at our new house. Sorry for the inconvenience. I'm going to give them free lodging at one of the newly built houses. Anyone who dies after this point does not get free lounging.
Apparently, an Earth Elemental was entirely too strong for this. Okay.
I'm going to ask Pluto, can I intimidate them to whittle down the crowd, whittle out the weak people?
Yeah, most of the people are not staying.
All right, that's good. There we are. We've whittled out some of the weak people.
It did its job, just
Yeah.
lethally, and I didn't want that.
Neither did I, but it happened. All right. So 5.
Okay, so how many people remain, James?
130.
Okay. How many people still want to do the test?
3 houses a day. Let's go. I'm gonna auction these houses. There's 3 of them. 2 people can fit in one house. Or 2 people per house is recommended.
The 200 remaining want to be tested.
Okay. Would Pluto be able to tell how strong these people are?
I'm gonna tell Pluto I don't have spell slots left now for revivify. Because I've used most of them on sending. And I used I'm fairly sure this was my last 4th level slot.
Yeah, Pluto just wants to see how strong these people are first.
I can't revive them if they die for longer than a minute. So you'd best inform them of that. Or
I first need
figure
to-
out a different solution.
I first need to find how. James, how.
What?
How powerful are the people who remain? Like, would Pluto be able to tell?
You can spend a
Probably.
month or so examining each one of them to get a good gauge.
Probably strong enough to survive a swipe from an earth elemental. Every day after this, I am going to spend on making fancy food. And selling that
Okay.
when I'm not working on the jail.
I guess.
Or once per week at least. Yeah, once per week.
I guess Pluto would do that.
Okay, so you're going to spend a month.
Yep. And Pluto is now ranked 12 as a druid.
All right.
Oh, okay. 5 weeks. I don't think I can. How many people are left after the first week? James?
Of the 200, they all remain for the entire month.
Oh, okay. That's 3. So
Okay.
Okay, so the highest level one there is Siri.
as expected, my girl.
Yep.
We already know that Siri is strong. Fairly sure Siri is the strongest of my children at this point.
The next strongest is a level 9, followed by level 8, followed by level 7, followed by 5 level 5s. And then the rest of them are level 1s and 2s.
Okay. Pluto would only keep anyone above level 7.
James, how much do I earn from auctioning the rooms every night? Because 3 houses are made per day, and each house can house two people as a preferred size. Do you want me to
Most
make
of the people
a check or something?
don't have the money for it.
All right.
It would probably be about 3 gold a night. Sorry, Electrum.
Yeah, 3 Electrum a night. All right, that helps me. All right. All right. So.
Or any suggestion on what feat I should take?
Is that 3 per person that sleeps in a house, James? Or
How big's
3?
the house?
It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is 5, 10, 15. 15 by 10 feet.
2 people.
2 people. Yeah. So that's 6 plus 12 plus 18.
I need to figure out what I'm taking for a level up feat.
And
Oh, did Jordan step away?
I'm still here. I'm just doing the calculations for how much I earn.
Okay. I'm
which is
just
I'm
trying
going to
to.
distribute to my workers.
I'm just trying to figure out what feat I should have Pluto take. James.
Yep.
Could we end the session here so I have a chance to think of what level up feat Pluto would take?
All right.